Welcome to Your Retirement Lifesaver with Elise Roberts. This show's mission is to share financial knowledge that brings you peace and abundance for your financial future. Let today's planning remove tomorrow's uncertainty. Let's turn it over to our host, Elise Roberts.
Can you share the journey to becoming a strong resource for women, particularly in those that are either nearing retirement or already thriving in retirement?
One of the things that we pride ourselves here at Secure Today Financial is, first of all, we are an office filled with women. So we pride ourselves in the fact that we know when a woman walks through the door, she immediately has some comfort because there's other women around. We are a strong resource for women. Not only are we an office of women, but we understand the challenges that women face that are so unique. We have unique challenges that no matter where we come from, what background, what state we come from, what country we come from, we face similar challenges. So we feel really confident that we bring that comfort as people come into our office and they know that we're really there to help them.
And they really feel that. I see a lot of women come in for their appointment, timid, walking through the door, and then they spend, their hour with Elise in her office. They come out, they're laughing, they're hugging. Like, you can just tell, like, their body language has changed. They're more relaxed. They're more comfortable as they leave their appointment. With that being said, Elise, Secure Today Financial, our name, it's very comforting. So tell us about how you came up with the name Secure Today Financial.
Thanks for asking that question, because when we came up with Secure Today Financial, it has everything to do with mostly women, to make sure that when they not only hear our name, that they already are comforted. The word safety, the word protection is comforting. So Secure Today Financial gives them that comfort before they even actually meet us.
Absolutely. I completely agree with that. And with women in retirement, name something, a unique, important information for women that they need to know for their financial health in today's world.
One of the things that comes to mind when I think about financial health for women is, if you picture a mountain, and you have to climb the mountain, you're in your accumulation years, you spend years with someone building your wealth, building your resources, and you get to the top of the mountain and then there's a flag, that's you're retiring. Then you head down the mountain, that is the distribution. That's having the money you worked all your life for now coming in as income because that paycheck just stopped. So what do you have? Does it last throughout your lifetime? And that's where we come in. But the key to that mountain is that there's a very dangerous place in that mountain. And that is, when it comes to retirement, that last 10 years, when you get to the top of the mountain and you're coming into retirement, you're not there yet. So what happens if 2008 happens during that last 10 years, that last 8 years? Your retirement date could get pushed out, or you would have to live on less than you planned. We don't want that to happen. So we have to plan in advance of that. So that last 10 years before you retire is crucial that you start a plan, meet with someone, and we pride ourselves in helping you protect that part of the climb. Then when you retire and you start to head down that mountain, we start to distribute your wealth to you so that you now live on that money. We make sure it lasts you a lifetime. But the really crucial part is that first 5 to 7 years when you retire, because if 2008 happens there, you may not have enough to make it. So if anything happens there, it changes the whole plan. Our process protects that every part of that mountain, from that last 10 years before you retire, all the way through your retirement until that very end of your life, that you have enough money and you don't run out. We want to make sure that you're comforted in knowing that's going to happen for you too.
Right. And that's a great visual you use, that mountain, that I can just picture it, everything you're saying. But tell us a little bit more about the process when you're in the office, how that process looks like whenever you're in the office with you.
So our process it's very simple. The very first thing that we'll do is that first step, when you come in about 15 minutes, we're going to know. We're going to know, number one, if we're a good fit together. Then as we go through this process, I'm going to be gathering information, and you'll be sharing with me the information that we need to be able to see where you're headed. What are your hopes? What are your dreams? What is important to you? And during that first step, that is so important, because then we go into the design phase, and then we implement a plan. And that plan then, once implemented, needs to be delivered to you. And not only do we not just have a plan, you have it. It could be a written document if you're doing the full planning with us, and you'll learn what we offer, and you can do this whatever level is comfortable for you. But then once we deliver that, that's not the end, that's the beginning. That's the beginning of where I come in. You then have my cell phone. You can call me 24/7. If you text me on a Saturday at 4:00, I'm going to respond. I just do. You need to know that your person helping you financially to your retirement and through your retirement is always available to you. And if we're busy, we'll let you know. We'll call you right back. But you will never worry that we're there for you. And I think that's the key.
It is. And I hear every day when clients call in to schedule their anniversaries, they always have such amazing things to say about you. And that's what I love about working here. You help so many people, how about you share a story of impact that you've had with one of your clients?
When I think about, this comes to mind often, when I think about a story of impact. So I'm the breadwinner, so I'm coming home for dinner, and I work late, so I'm coming home late. Our kids are there, my husband's there, bringing home dinner, and I pull in the garage. I hadn't even gotten the door closed. The phone rings. I cannot understand a word this person is saying, but you can tell there's stress. This is not a good phone call. Someone is in trouble. And so, have you ever had that phone call? The first thing you think of is my family okay? Is my husband okay? Are my parents okay? And then this woman says to me, as she caught her breath, this makes me just a little emotional, because it's not been that many years that I've got that phone call. And she said, Elise, you don't know me, but you've spent the last 4 years helping my husband with our finances. I've never come to one of your events. I've never been to your office, and I am scared to death. And I let her know pretty quick, and I helped to calm her down. And I said, you first thing you need to know is I'm so sorry for your loss. She shared with me he had just passed. And I told her that she was going to be okay. I knew she was going to be okay. I knew who she was. I knew everything about their plan. I knew who he was. And I know that he did a really good job of making sure things were okay for her. But she didn't know that. She came in the office the next day. She wanted to see me right away. She came in the morning, and we spent hours together. We searched for passwords. I held her hand as we found other advisors and other professionals that she needed to talk to. I helped her through things that are far beyond just helping her with her financial plan, because that's what I'm there for. At this moment, it's so much more than just, here's your money. It's so much more than that. And I just think that one of the things, when I think of this story, I try so hard now, ever since then, I try to get people, men and women, bring your significant other to our events. Bring them to your appointment. Do not leave them out. They really need to know they're okay. And she would have known that. So I really stress now for all of my clients to please, if you're married or if you have a significant other, to involve that person. And we want to make sure that everyone feels confident knowing that they're going to be okay.
I love that story. That was amazing. Well, I know we've talked a lot about women, but Secure Today Financial supports various people in various different ways. So tell me about how we have such powerful connector skills and our events and how we're active in the community.
So we do. We have events every month. They're educational events that we bring so that you can learn what we do, how we do it, and then you can decide for yourself if you want to take that next step. So we make it very easy for anyone to learn about us prior to walking through the door. So they've already actually gotten to know me a little bit. They get to know you and our team, and we have an amazing team here. We have the four of us in the office right here is just the beginning. Our resources are unlimited, and I pride myself in understanding what the community has to offer and what we can do to add to our community, what we can do to bring the resources to you. When you come see us, you might need a real estate attorney. We know the best because I'm out there connecting all the time with these people online, in person, and this is where I pride myself as being a resource, an unlimited resource for our clients. So, yeah, thank you so much for asking.
Absolutely.
This show is sponsored by Secure Today Financial. Thank you for being our guest. Never hesitate to reach out to our host, Elise Roberts. She considers every relationship important and thoroughly loves to help people gain peace in their finances. Elise's contact information is below, and we'll see you on the next episode.